What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. Deandre Carter just got cut by the Birds today. The Eagles have added defensive tackle T.Y. McGill. T.Y. McGill was with the Cleveland Browns and was with the Colts. And we tried to claim him back in September, but it's a player that the Eagles really wanted. They tried to claim him back in September, but the Chargers beat us to it. So now with Deandre Carter cut, which kind of upset about it, but you're kind of wasting a whole roster spot with a 6 wide receiver and a guy that's just getting punt returns and a guy that's never really hitting the field for this offensive unit. T.Y. McGill, he has about 5 sacks. He's started a good amount of games, but he only has about 5 sacks, 2 strips. I don't know how many tackles, but with Fletcher Cox being there all alone in the middle, which means, like I said, which I didn't expect, Timmy Jurgen is not going to play this week, which he just got cleared to practice, so he's practicing now. I'd give it another week because we probably need him more for the Saints game than we do in this game against the Cowboys Sunday night. But for a team that's, with Haloti Ngata there in the middle, Haloti Ngata can be more of a rotational guy. But getting T.Y. McGill bolsters the defensive line, especially at the D tackle spot. So he has a resume of 5 sacks, not really starting too many games, but he should be better than what we have in Trayvon Hester and Bruce Hector that we got that's on practice squad that was on the active roster. Need help at the D tackle spot. I think the Eagles know that. And especially maybe the Deandre Carter wave could be because Darren Sproles is coming back soon, but it probably isn't. I think it's just because who are you really going to cut off this active roster? You really can't cut anybody. He'd probably be the one guy you'd have to cut because he's only getting punt returns. I mean, I don't mind Corey Clement being back there to return punts, but I'm always nervous when he does. So it sucks. I like Deandre Carter. He was a really, inspirational story between being on 6 different practice squads and, finally finding a home in Philadelphia. Kind of getting us to that overtime, just getting us to overtime against the Titans on that punt return, running it up for 40-something yards to the other side of the field and kicking that field goal to tie it up to get to overtime. So this might be because Darren Sproles is coming back soon. Maybe not. But either way, the Eagles had to cut somebody. So T.Y. McGill is a Philadelphia Eagle. I know he played for the Kansas City Chiefs too. I think it was Cleveland, the Colts, and the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's see what all you really do is you need a guy that can get pressure. If there's a guy there's a Steven Means out there, a guy that can get pressure. Too bad we don't have Steven Means anymore because that really sucks. Because he'd be starting. Well, he's at the end, but a Steven Means, a guy that's doesn't get much playing time, but every time he gets in, he makes a lot of plays, or causes a lot of penetration up the middle or wherever. So I'm hoping this is a good move. I mean, honestly, the Eagles have tried their hardest to get him on this team since September, so they really wanted him to be a starter by the start of the season. So we're going to see how this turns out, but I'm glad that they added a different body. I'm glad they added a different body for LeBlanc, at the corner spot. I'm glad they went after a different body, another body for the defensive tackle position because really Haloti Ngata and Fletcher Cox and Timmy Jurgen's not playing. So, once Timmy gets back, I want to see how this guy plays. I don't know how T.Y. McGill is going to play, but the Eagles must see something in him that they want to claim him this badly, and then now they have the chance, and they got him today. So we'll see how that goes, but I feel bad because Deandre Carter, but we don't really need him because, you can't waste a whole roster spot for somebody returning punts. We need to get this defense going. We need to get this offense going. Plus, we just got Golden Tate, so we add another receiver, which means somebody's saying bye-bye, and that's Deandre Carter. So that's all I really got to say, guys. So leave a comment in the comment section about what do you guys think about getting rid of DeAndre Carter. You know, who knows? Maybe he'll be back later. You never know at this point. Let me know what you think about that, and we'll get straight to it. So I will see you guys later. So shake squad up, fly will slide.